So fortunately or unfortunately, I have to remake. I already remade my PayPal when I bought QNAP license like a while ago for camera system, which is pointless. Keeps on resetting. Don't buy Reolink cameras. I should have bought maybe Amcrest. I should have tried them. They're okay, but there's probably something better. So this was the stock heatsink. That's what I have to start up eBay for, because obviously in SWFL you're not selling these things locally. Number one, people are poor. Number two, people are meh, probably not into it. And number three, you're just wasting your time. So at eBay, $38. Mine was used, so mine's approximately maybe $37 or $38 and a cent less. That's how you price stuff on eBay. You price it a cent less than the other lowest price your item will sell for 1 cent less. But this is a cooler that I got for a AMD FX series, in 8000 series. I know Brendan or Hecky Man Mike was saying that his was loud, but he actually had the better one. I have the worst one. I have two of these with the clips on the side. So that has to go on eBay. But what else is on eBay? It's a pretty good channel, that dude from New York City or whatever. Has repair videos, Louis Rossman, but they have, watching all their videos, very, very interesting. And to the point, no F's given. And really good advice about things just in general. But when they were selling stuff and how to incorporate, because last time I stopped selling on eBay, I got screwed, I got scammed. So then I said, screw it, you know, just the amount I'm losing here and the amount of making is pointless. That's an interesting background as I talk, like a fan. Fan spin. So that's why I stopped selling, because I get scammed. But their point is, you have to incorporate how many times you get scammed, how much you lose in that amount getting scammed, and then incorporate it into your pricing. So when you do get scammed and you don't win, you will still get your money back in bulk. Because it came out for him, it was like $200 something or something that got scammed per 100 sales, whatever. So they came up with a formula, very simple, just by using simple math, not even complex math. And it was like $2 extra per item that they raised their items, and it covered the cost over time of someone scamming them. So I'll have to do the same. Someone say it doesn't work. It works. I tested it. It doesn't work. It's loud. It's meh. It's meh. It's meh. So we're gonna have to do that and get rid of some other stuff, because I have a room full of junk that needs to get liquidated. So has to deal with that. Another thing is the perfect time, Corona season, to get rid of any used computer parts, new, current, old, very old, older, because the prices, you cannot, first of all, you cannot find a power supply right now, like back ordered to like June, maybe even July now. Graphics cards like gone, so even like the GTX like 1000 series, they're up in value. You know, for a 1070, a 1080. 1060, I've seen them go for crazy prices, and I've seen them sell for $150, which they were selling for. I paid like $394 for mine in 2018 because I was a psychopath and I wanted something, and it was just one of those things saying that, okay, I was stupid, I should have bought it in 2016 when the price was $250 or whatever it was, 200, I don't know, 280, something like that. So I really paid like probably about $100 more than what the thing was worth, because this is the way the market was going in Bitcoin. So it's a great time to get rid of stuff because there's a huge shortage. People are buying up used stuff, but it's also probably a good time to get scammed because nobody wants to pay for anything. We want it all for free. Well, yeah, good video about that. Price points. You really gotta know, you know, instead of being losing out every time, losing out on every deal, which I don't know, we made some gains, but definitely online it really was a big risk, and it was more of like a loss than a gain. You have to price yourself accordingly so you won't have those losses, and you'll have more successful outlook on things. And you know, scamming is gonna happen. You're gonna get shitty people, but how did you adjust for it? That's the whole thing. So yeah, that should be upcoming. Hopefully we get like $35 for both of these things shipped. So be something. Get it out of here before I step on it and break it, because everything likes to get broken around here. That's for sure. They dumped Game Boy off of there. I gotta clean out that too, but no one cares about cleaning out a UPS. It's packed with dust and shit. I won't even make a video. Yeah. Still working. Never made a video of that either, but nobody cares. It's not interesting. His channel is dead. It's shadow banned. And the new power supply that's about 3 months old now, the Sonic, because I had bad coil line from here. And a newer power supply with like 60 or 70 amps on a 12 volt rail fixed it, because the old power supply that said it was 30 amps, it was not 30 amps. It was probably more like 20 amps or 15 amps. It just wasn't enough with this thing when it was loaded. I did an experiment like my friend said, use one leg off another part of the power supply and use another leg on the other, because it's dual power on here, and that did kind of quiet it down slightly. So it was like, yeah, your power supply sucks. So I did sell that power supply. It was a good working power supply, just it was not good working with a this particular GPU, because it requires slightly more amps than the other one did. Maybe like 30 more amps of 12 volt than the other one did. So yeah, but with the new PSU it actually uses less power overall, which is strange when I registered it. So you have a better PSU, you have a GPU that's consuming more power, but yet the overall computer is using less power because the PSU is more efficient. I don't know. So set yourself up so you don't get scammed, because you will get scammed in this world. As you're trying to bring yourself up, there's probably a percentage that's trying to bring you down. So don't let that happen. Prepare yourself. Very good marketing tip though from that kid. Very good. Be the price your stuff so slightly lower than the highest price, which I've always done. And another thing is, these people on eBay, which are crazy, they actually will sell stuff for such low money, and they're actually losing money in the end. And you have to ask yourself, what kind of economic, like, I don't know, what kind of economic thing is that, you know, and you're basically losing money every sale, you know, and other people are making money, but you're losing money, you know. You have to adjust your things accordingly. But I don't know, it's kind of crazy what you see things sell for, and you're like, that guy made have no money after shipping, and but it's great for a buyer. It's like 1080, 225 shipped. Yeah, that was a great deal. Now the same thing, 380 used. Well, alright, done. Gotta get scammed soon. Congratulations, got a whole bunch of stuff trying to unload because it's not happening locally. And yeah, we gotta make up for our losses.